China is facing a big problem: how to feed its massive population sustainably. The solution: it might just come from an unexpected source: the ostrich. In this video, we'll show you how ostrich farming is addressing food security, providing sustainable meat options, and even contributing to the fashion industry. By the end, you'll see why these birds are more than just big eggs and funny dancers. China's appetite for protein is growing at an unprecedented rate. By 2030, the country is projected to consume a staggering 100 million tons of meat annually, requiring an additional 160 million acres of agricultural land, an area larger than Texas. This surge in demand has put immense pressure on China's traditional livestock farming methods, particularly pig farming, which has long been the backbone of the country's meat production. For centuries, Chinese farmers have relied on pigs as their primary source of protein. These animals are deeply ingrained in Chinese culture and cuisine, with pork accounting for over 60% of the country's meat consumption. However, the environmental and economic challenges of pig farming have become increasingly apparent in recent years. Pig farms require vast amounts of land, water, and feed. They also produce significant amounts of waste, leading to soil and water pollution. The industry is vulnerable to disease outbreaks, as evidenced by the devastating African swine fever epidemic that wiped out nearly half of China's pig population in 2018 and 2019. These factors, combined with rising feed costs and stringent environmental regulations, have made pig farming less sustainable and economically viable. As these challenges mounted, Chinese agricultural experts and policymakers began searching for alternative protein sources that could meet the growing demand while addressing sustainability concerns. This search led them to an unexpected solution: ostrich farming. Ostriches, native to Africa, might seem like an unlikely candidate for Chinese farms. However, these large flightless birds offer several advantages that make them well-suited to China's agricultural needs. Ostriches are hardy animals that can thrive in various climates and require less land, water, and feed compared to pigs. They also produce lean, nutritious meat that's gaining popularity among health-conscious consumers. But the benefits of ostrich farming extend beyond just meat production. These versatile birds provide multiple revenue streams, including eggs, leather, and feathers. This multi-purpose approach allows farmers to maximize their profits while minimizing waste, making ostrich farming an attractive option for both small-scale and large-scale operations. As word spread about the potential of ostrich farming, the industry began to take root in China. What started as a handful of experimental farms in the early 2000s has grown into a thriving sector. Over the past decade, the number of ostrich farms in China has increased tenfold, with some provinces seeing growth rates of over 200% year-on-year. Today, China is home to millions of ostriches, with farms spread across diverse regions from the arid northwest to the subtropical south. This rapid expansion has not only provided a new source of protein for China's growing population, but has also created new economic opportunities in rural areas. As we delve deeper into the world of ostrich farming in China, we'll explore the unique aspects that make these birds such a valuable resource. From their impressive productivity to their role in sustainable agriculture, ostriches are proving to be more than just a novelty in China's farming landscape. They're becoming a crucial player in the country's quest for food security and agricultural innovation. You might think an ostrich is just a big bird with a small brain, but in China's agricultural revolution, it's proving to be a powerhouse of productivity. How can one animal provide so many valuable products? The concept of multi-purpose farming isn't new, but ostriches are taking it to a whole new level. Unlike traditional livestock that typically serve one or two primary purposes, these towering birds offer a diverse range of products that make them incredibly valuable to farmers. When we look at conventional farm animals, their uses are often limited. Cattle provide meat and dairy, while chickens offer eggs and meat. Pigs are primarily raised for pork, but ostriches, they're like a Swiss Army knife of the animal kingdom. Let's break it down. First, there's the meat. Ostrich meat is gaining popularity as a healthier alternative to traditional red meats. It's lean, protein-rich, and has a lower fat content than beef or pork. This makes it an appealing choice for health-conscious consumers who don't want to compromise on taste or nutrition, but that's just the beginning. Ostriches also lay eggs, and not just any eggs. Ostrich eggs are massive, equivalent to about 2 dozen chicken eggs. These oversized eggs aren't just a novelty, they're used in cooking and baking, offering a unique twist on traditional recipes. Then there's the leather. Ostrich leather is prized in the fashion industry for its distinctive appearance. The circular quill pattern gives it a luxurious touch that sets it apart from other leathers. High-end fashion brands often use ostrich leather for bags, shoes, and accessories, commanding premium prices in the global market. Let's not forget about the feathers. While they may not be as economically significant as the meat or leather, ostrich feathers find their way into various products, from dusters to decorative items. This versatility is what makes ostrich farming so appealing. Farmers can tap into multiple revenue streams from a single animal, maximizing their profits and reducing waste. It's a model of efficiency that's catching on fast in China's agricultural sector. The economic impact of this multifaceted approach is significant. While exact figures for China's ostrich farming industry are hard to come by, the rapid growth of farms across the country suggests a booming sector. From a handful of experimental farms in the early 2000s to millions of ostriches today, the industry has seen explosive growth. As impressive as these numbers are, they're just the tip of the iceberg. The real potential of ostrich farming lies in its ability to address multiple challenges simultaneously, from providing sustainable protein sources to creating high-value products for export. With the foundation of ostrich farming's versatility laid out, it's time to take a closer look at how these remarkable birds reproduce. The process of breeding ostriches and harvesting their eggs is a fascinating blend of nature and technology, and it's key to understanding how China has managed to scale up its ostrich farming industry so rapidly. In the world of ostrich farming, precision is everything. A fraction of a degree in temperature or a slight shift in humidity can mean the difference between a healthy chick and a failed hatch. How do Chinese farmers manage to achieve consistently high success rates in such a delicate process? The journey begins with the ostrich's unique mating rituals. Male ostriches put on quite a show to attract females, engaging in elaborate dances that involve flapping their wings, swaying their bodies, and making distinctive calls. It's a spectacle of nature that would be challenging to replicate in a farm setting. Once a female is impressed, she signals her acceptance by lying down, allowing the male to approach. The actual mating process is surprisingly brief, typically lasting only a few minutes. Transitioning this natural behavior to a farm environment presents several challenges. Ostriches are territorial and can become aggressive, especially during breeding season. Farmers must carefully manage the bird's social dynamics to ensure successful mating, while maintaining the safety of both the birds and farm workers. Creating an environment that mimics the ostrich's natural habitat is crucial for encouraging breeding behavior. Successful ostrich breeding requires specific conditions. The birds need ample space, a balanced diet, and a stress-free environment. Farmers must also consider factors like the ratio of males to females in breeding groups and the age and health of the birds. These variables can significantly impact breeding success rates. Once an egg is laid, the incubation process becomes critical. Ostrich eggs require precise environmental control to develop properly. The temperature must be maintained between 36 to 37 degrees, with humidity levels kept at 30 to 40%. This delicate balance must be sustained for the entire incubation period, which lasts approximately 42 to 46 days. During incubation, regular egg rotation is essential. In the wild, parent ostriches turn their eggs several times a day to ensure even development of the embryo. On farms, this process is often automated, with incubators gently rotating the eggs at set intervals. This careful attention to detail is crucial for the healthy development of the chick inside. As the hatching day approaches, anticipation builds. The transformation of a single cell into a fully formed chick, ready to break out of its shell, is nothing short of miraculous. It's a testament to the precision of nature and the skill of the farmers who have carefully nurtured the egg through its development. While specific success rates for ostrich breeding in Chinese farms are not readily available, the rapid growth of the industry suggests that farmers have become increasingly adept at managing this complex process. The emphasis on precise incubation techniques and careful management of breeding conditions has likely contributed to improved hatch rates and healthier chicks. As we've seen, successful ostrich reproduction is a delicate balance of nature and nurture. But this is just the beginning. To truly understand how China has scaled up its ostrich farming industry, we need to explore the cutting-edge technologies that are revolutionizing egg incubation and chick rearing. Let's take a closer look at the high-tech side of ostrich farming. Imagine a system so finely tuned that it can mimic the natural incubation process of wild ostriches with near-perfect accuracy. This isn't science fiction. It's the reality of modern ostrich farming in China. But how exactly does this technology work, and what makes it so crucial to the industry's success? At the heart of China's ostrich farming revolution are automated incubation systems. These high-tech marvels are designed to replicate the precise conditions needed for ostrich eggs to develop and hatch successfully. Gone are the days of relying solely on the natural incubation process. These systems allow for greater control, consistency, and ultimately, higher success rates. The stakes are high when it comes to ostrich egg incubation. Improper techniques can lead to disastrous results, including poor hatch rates and unhealthy chicks. Even small deviations in temperature or humidity can spell trouble for an entire batch of eggs. This is where technology steps in to mitigate these risks. The incubation systems used in Chinese ostrich farms are marvels of engineering. They maintain a constant temperature between 36 to 37 degrees Celsius, crucial for the proper development of the embryo. Humidity levels are equally important, kept at a steady 30 to 40% throughout the incubation period. These systems use advanced sensors and climate control mechanisms to ensure these conditions remain stable 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. But temperature and humidity control are just part of the equation. Egg rotation plays a vital role in successful incubation. In nature, parent ostriches turn their eggs several times a day to ensure even development of the embryo and prevent the yolk from sticking to the shell membrane. Modern incubation systems replicate this process automatically, gently rotating the eggs at regular intervals throughout the day. As the 42 to 46-day incubation period progresses, the anticipation builds. Farmers and technicians monitor the eggs closely, using advanced imaging technology to track the development of the embryos inside. This allows them to identify any potential issues early and make necessary adjustments to the incubation parameters. The results of this technological revolution speak for themselves. While exact figures for Chinese farms are not available, the industry's rapid growth suggests significantly improved hatch rates. These advancements have not only increased the efficiency of ostrich farming, but have also contributed to the overall health and quality of the chicks produced. As we've explored the high-tech world of ostrich egg incubation, it's clear that technology plays a crucial role in the success of China's ostrich farming industry. But what happens once these carefully nurtured eggs hatch and the ostriches reach maturity? To answer that, we need to shift our focus from the incubator to the processing plant, where adult ostriches are transformed into a variety of valuable products. Let's take a closer look at how China is maximizing the potential of these versatile birds. While the journey from egg to adult ostrich is fascinating, what happens next is equally impressive. Imagine a system where every part of an ostrich, from beak to toe, has a purpose. This isn't wishful thinking, but the reality of China's closed-loop ostrich processing. How does this system work? And why is it revolutionizing the way we think about meat production? At the heart of China's ostrich industry lies a sophisticated, closed-loop processing system. This approach aims to maximize efficiency and minimize waste, setting it apart from traditional livestock processing. In conventional meat production, certain animal parts often go unused or are sold at low value. However, the ostrich processing system in China takes a different approach, utilizing virtually every part of the bird. The butchering process for ostriches is a carefully orchestrated series of steps designed to extract maximum value from each bird. It begins with the humane slaughter of the ostrich, followed by precise removal of the feathers. The skin is then carefully separated from the body, preserving its quality for leather production. Next, skilled butchers separate the various cuts of meat, each destined for different culinary uses. But the process doesn't stop at meat extraction. The ostrich's organs, often considered byproducts in other livestock industries, find valuable uses in Chinese ostrich processing. The heart and liver, for instance, are prized for their nutritional value and unique taste. Even the bones are put to use, often ground into meal for animal feed or used in traditional medicine. The efficiency of this system is remarkable. Compared to traditional livestock, ostriches yield a higher percentage of usable products per animal. This not only increases the economic value of each bird, but also contributes to the sustainability of the industry by reducing waste. As impressive as the processing system is, it would be meaningless without market demand. Fortunately for China's ostrich farmers, that demand is growing steadily. Ostrich meat is gaining popularity among Chinese consumers for its nutritional profile and unique taste. It's leaner than beef, with a flavor often described as a cross between turkey and high-quality beef. This combination of health benefits and appealing taste has led to increased demand in restaurants and supermarkets across China. The rise of ostrich meat in China's market is not just a culinary trend, it's a significant contributor to the country's agricultural economy. As more consumers discover the benefits of ostrich meat, farmers and processors are scaling up operations to meet the growing demand. While the meat drives much of the industry's growth, it's just one part of the ostrich's value. As we've seen, every part of the bird serves a purpose in this closed-loop system. But there's one product that stands out for its luxury appeal and economic impact: ostrich leather. Let's explore how this unique material is processed and why it's become a prized commodity in high-end fashion. In the realm of high-end fashion, not all leathers are created equal. Ostrich leather commands prices that can make even seasoned designers raise an eyebrow. But what exactly justifies its premium status, and how does its processing differ from other exotic skins? Ostrich leather has carved out a unique niche in the luxury market, prized for its durability, softness, and distinctive texture. The fashion industry has embraced this material, incorporating it into high-end bags, shoes, and accessories. Its appeal lies not just in its rarity, but in its inherent qualities that set it apart from other leathers. However, transforming ostrich skin into the supple, luxurious leather coveted by fashion houses is no simple task. The process is fraught with challenges that require skill, precision, and specialized knowledge. Unlike cattle hides, ostrich skin is thin and delicate, making it prone to damage during processing. The distinctive quill follicles that give ostrich leather its unique appearance are also particularly sensitive to chemical treatments. The leather production process begins immediately after the ostrich is harvested.